You were imprisoned for 2 years after your protest at the cathedral in Moscow in 2012. Now your new show, Revolution, revisits that protest. It also mocks Vladimir Putin and it warns about oppression and censorship. Why that location? Why was that particularly important?
Patriarch, like the main guy of Russian Orthodox Church.
The patriarch?
Yes, he used this building for the political issues. For example, in 2012, during the Putin's election campaign, he used this church for political agitation for Vladimir Putin, and he said that all the Christians should vote for Vladimir Putin. And, well, we were just a small group of girls who were not agree with that and just decide to criticize this using church for the political goals. And also Patriarch, he's a strange guy. He used to be a KGB agent at 70s, and nowadays he owns a huge tobacco business. And for example, this particular Church of Christ the Savior, the basement they use for very strange things. For example, you can rent a hall there for a corporative banquet.
For a corporate banquet?
Yes, and invite some singers there. And probably one of our, I don't know, let's say mistakes were just that we didn't ask a permission for our concert. They invite a lot of pop singers there, and they are singing for this like oligarchs from Russian Orthodox Church and Russian business and Russian political field and so on. So it's like pure hypocrisy what they are doing.
So that's what you wanted to point out?
Yeah, we just like showed that.
What is the atmosphere like right now for artists and writers and dissidents in Russia?
It's not like a totalitarian system of controlling everything. It's not like that. It's more like criminal mafia state. If they don't like what you're doing, they can put you to jail, they can, I don't know, kill you, they can take all your business, money, everything. But there is no system of their activities.
I'm sure you did not intend to be imprisoned for 2 years. I mean, what are you willing to sacrifice to keep doing the work that you're doing?
It's our country and our history. People in 2014, maybe like about 80% of the people whom I know and who were protesting, they just left the country. And this movement called Emigration of Disappointment. And, well, this is a totally wrong choice because it's your country. You should fight for it. Because, I mean, it's not easy, but if you will not do it, who will do it?
You know, you're a mother, and clearly I saw from the show that you did, your time in prison was very difficult. Are you willing to go through that again?
Like the most dangerous prison is here. And for my opinion, it's self-censorship.
Aren't you afraid?
Of what? Why I should be afraid?
Being killed? I mean, plenty of opponents have been killed. People have been imprisoned.
Death happens. I mean, everybody will die. I mean, we're people. Your body can die, but I think ideas are not, cannot die.
I know after you came out of prison, you started other projects focused on media, focused on prisoner rights. Are you continuing those?
After we've been released, Crimea annexation happened just after 2 months. And almost all independent media were like crushed, and a lot of journalists were fired because of the political reasons and censorship. And some of them were our friends, very close friends. And we decided to do independent media focused on covering all the topics about freedom in Russia. It's like political courts, violence inside police stations, violence inside prisons. From the very beginning, it was like, very small kind of field of covering. But after 2 years, I think not only us, but everybody understood that it's one of the main topics in Russia now, unfortunately. And I think these things are very important because we should not be a small circle of people. We should talk with each other.
What is Pussy Riot now?
Everybody can be Pussy Riot, I don't know. It's since 2012, it's not a group of girls from Moscow. It's all those people who supported us, who made their own videos, their own actions, their own protests. So I meet them around the world.
What do you hope you can achieve with the show and with your work?
I want an action.
An action?
Yes, of course. To change something, to overcome things such as nationalism or sexism or racism, we should be together. It's not like some symbol or some messiah will come and will help everybody. It doesn't work like that. Only together we can change everything. That's why we are doing a revolution to show that we are together. Doesn't matter that these borders exist. Borders are not exist. Our goals are more important than any borders, and a community which we have is more important than Putin's government or Trump's government or any government. That's what I believe. I believe in community. And when I've been in prison, when I've been in solitary confinement, I knew that I'm not alone. And that's what actually helped me and pushed me forward to act. Our goal is to see thousands of examples of the revolution.